Okay, let's start. Last day we have discussed up to 22nd question, and let's start with the 23rd and proceed from there. Which of the following devices have both input and output capabilities? So it's very simple, straightforward question. Which is having both input and output capabilities is touch screen, because screen is output and touch is input. So that is very simple one. And next question. Which of the following is not a common feature of both word processing and electronic presentation software? Electronic presentation, PowerPoint වගේවා සහ Excel. නැත්නම් spreadsheet, sorry, Excel නෙමෙයි, word processing, word වගේවා. So what is not a common feature? Common feature එකක් නොවෙන්නේ මොනවාද? So mail merge තියෙන්නේ මොනවාගේද? Mail merge is there in only in Word. Then presentation වල නෑ mail merge, right? So then change in line space, presentation and both presentation and also the other one. Presentation can change, and the other one is what? Presentation and also the document. This may Word documents both can change the line space. That is possible. Spell checking. Spelling mistake check කරන්න. F7 is the shortcut. Both are possible if spell checking is possible in both. Then find and replace. Find and replace basically so are possible in any kind of word processing tool as well as presentation tool. Find and replace is also possible. Therefore, mail merge is only there. Mail merge තියෙන්නේ මොනවාගේද? Mail merge තියෙන්නේ word processing tool එකේ විතරයි. Therefore, which is not a common feature, yes, mail merge is the answer. Which is not a common feature, mail merge is the answer. Okay, next one. How many bits per pixel are required to represent 32 colors? 32 colors. Colors this dekha. Actually, this is a tricky question. This is again asking from this. What is the section? The section is basically number systems and representation. Sankhya nirupane. Ekemma tama ahanne. The idea is here. How many bits per pixel, BPS, bits per pixel are required to represent 32 colors? Right, 32 colors. In order to uniquely represent 32 colors, how many bits we need? Bit dekak tibbanan. If there are 2 bits, you can write this as 0, 1. 0, 0 is one color, 0, 1 is another color, 1, 0 is another color, 1, 1 is another color. There will be 4 colors. If there are 3 bits, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1 is one color. Sorry, 0, 0, 0 is one color, 0, 0, 1 is another color, 0, 1, 0 is another color, 0, 1, 1 is another color, 1, 0, 0 is another color, 1, 0, 1 is another color, and 1, 1, 0 is another color, and 1, 1, 1 is another color. There will be 8. Then 2 bits tibbanan 4 colors. 2 to the power 2. 3 bits tibbanan 8 colors. 2 to the power 4. 3 bits tibbanan 8 colors. 2 to the power 3. That is 8 colors. 2 bits, 2 to the power 2, 4 colors. Then we need 32 colors on 4 bits tibba 16 colors. 5 bits, 2 to the power 5, that is 32. එහෙනම් bit 5ක්වත් ඕන. වෙනස් විදිහේ color 32කට binary codes ලියන්න. 0 1 වලින් codes ලියන්න. At least we need 5 bits. මොකද bit 5ක් තිබ්බොත් 2 to the power 5 ඒ කියන්නේ 2 5 වෙනි බලය. ඒ කියන්නේ 32ක් combinations මේ වගේ 0.5 0.4යි 1 බිංදු ඊළඟට 0.3 4යි sorry 0.3යි 1යි බිංදුව 0.3යි 1යි 1 ඔය විදිහට අපිට ලියන්න පුළුවන්. So if you start writing, we can write 32 combinations starting from 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 1 then 0 0 0 1 0 then 0 0 0 1 1 00100000101 ඔය විදිහට likewise you can write 32 combinations. Therefore we need at least 5 bits to do that. So answer is this. Previous one answer is mail merge. If google.com website is at IP address 172.217.24.4, which of the following is used by the web browser to find the IP address of Google site to send HTTP request? google.com website එක තියෙනවා කියලා තියෙනවා IP address එක. ඕනම internet connected නැත්නම් network connected නැත්නම් internet connected service එකක් network connected service එකක් තියෙන්නේ මොකක් හරි IP address එකක්. මොන network connected machine එකකට IP address එකක්. internet protocol address එකක්. ඒක නිකම්ම හම්බ වෙනවා. internet protocol address. නිකම්ම හම්බ වෙනකොට අපි කියනවා DHCP. dynamic host configuration protocol හරහා DHCP address එකක් කියලා. ඒ කියන්නේ ඔටෝ හම්බ වෙනකොට. එහෙම නැත්නම් අපි IP එකක් දාන්න ඕන. කොහොම වුණත් අර ෆෝන් එකට ෆෝන් නම්බර් එකක් වගේ කම්පියුටර් එකකට නැත්නම් ඩිවයිස් එකකට IP එකක් හම්බ වෙනවා. That is the nature. Device will get IP address. That is the nature. That is the nature of networked environment. හරිද? Okay, then which of the ඊළඟට අහනවා web browser. Web browser එක use කරන්නේ එයාලගේ address එක හොයාගන්න. Which of the following is used by the web browser to find the IP address of the Google site to send the HTTP request? හරි. එතකොට HTTP request එකක් කියලා කියන්නේ website request එකක්. මේ තියෙන්නේ අපි මෙහෙම යවන එකට කියනවා. දැන් nie.lk කිව්වොත් so that is a HTTP request. අපි මේ යවන්නේ HTTP request එකක්. මොකද මේක copy කරලා ගත්තොත් මම chat එකට එවන්න. නැත්නම් text එකක paste කරන්නම් මේ තියෙන http colon එහෙම තමයි තියෙන්නේ. If I copy and paste, you can see this http://www.nie.lk එහෙම තමයි තියෙන්නේ. This is called http request. හරි මේ වගේ එකක් කියන http request එකක් කියන. When this request goes, actually it is going through the domain, no. මේ domain එක හරහා domain එකට request, but domain will not be recognized by the computer. The network computer will only recognize the IP address. එතකොට කවුද මේ domain එක IP කරන්නේ? So what is the entity converting this domain to IP? The entity is none other than DNS server, domain name system. නැත්නම් domain name server, domain server කියන එකත් හරි හැබැයි partially නේ. Therefore, let's go for the DNS server, domain name system. And it is converting domain to IP and IP to domain. It's converting domain to IP and IP to domain. That is by domain name server. Mail server is basically responsible for sending emails and receiving emails. Mail server is responsible for sending and receiving emails. Then domain server is there is no such server called domain server, but you can say domain name server. It is similar to DNS. Web server is the server hosting or keeping the website, web application. Web server or the web server software, it is keeping the web application hosted or stored in it. That is web server. Web server තමයි web application එක. නැත්නම් website එක ගබඩා කරලා තියාගන්න කෙනා website එක request කරනකොට එයා තමයි අපිට respond එක එවන්නේ. දැන් මම අර http when I type http://ni.lk the respond is sent by respond එක අනිත් පැත්තට එවන්නේ the respond is sent by the web server. web server ni.lk තියෙන web server එකේ the request එක යනවා ni.lk තියෙන server එකට හොයාගෙන by discovering the IP address using DNS system, then what the web server replies to the requested computer. That will be this website. Then only the website is visible. So let me show you some small animation. Right, let me show you small animation and then you can understand this easily. So this animation will help you understanding this. This is very old animation. This is very old animation, but still useful in explaining this scenario. Okay, some things you will not understand. So let me explain. Some parts of this you will not understand. Don't worry because this I need to explain for advanced level students. මම මේ A level students රට පාවිච්චි කරන්න තමයි මේක use කරන්න explain කරන්න. But actually to get an idea you can use this, but you will not completely understand this. That doesn't matter. හරිද? completely තේරෙන්නේ නැති වෙයි. නිකන් idea එකක් ගන්න. So here TCP packet. TCP packet means packets are the things that is sent through the internet. ඔය ඉන්ටර්නෙට් එක හරහා යවන්නේ සම්පූර්ණ මැසේජ් එකම යවන්නේ. A part of message we call packet. මොකද මේ පැකට් කරලා යවද්දි පැකට්ස් නිකන් අපි කෑම කනකොට කන්නේ කොහොමද? When we are eating we will eat small portion by portion නේ. අපි කියන්නේ කටවල් කියලා. එක කටක් කනවා තව කටක් කනවා එහෙමනේ අපි කන්නේ. කටවල් කන්නේ නෑ ඇත්තට. හරිද? But actually speaking what is really happening we will take a portion by portion and eat no. Why? Then only we can swallow, right? Can we swallow entire bun completely? We can't swallow a bun completely. අපිට bun එකක් එකපාරක් ගිලින්න බෑ. We cannot swallow a bun completely. Right? But we can divide it to portion by portion and swallow. Right? We can divide it to portion by portion, part by part and swallow. So that is possible. But entire bun, swallowing that at once is not possible. සම්පූර්ණ bun එකක් එකපාරක් ගිලිනවා කියන එක කරන්න බෑ. හැබැයි කෑල්ල කෑල්ල කන්න පුළුවන්. Okay, similar to that, here you have packets. Packets are the message, actually message chunks, parts of the message. It's known as a packet. Different packets are there. TCP packets yanne පාරක් හදලා. TCP packets are basically secure packets. They will follow the same, but like bus route. Bus route එකට පාරක් තියෙනවනේ හරියටම මේ පාරේ යන්නේ කියලා. Similar to that, these TCP packets are having routes. But UDP packets are connectionless. UDP packets are not having route. TCP packet වලට පාරක් තියෙනවා යන්න. එකම පාරේ තමයි යාලා හැමදාම යන්නේ. හදාගත්තට පස්සේ ඒක හැමදාම කියන්නේ හදාගත්තට පස්සේ යන්නේ එකම පාරේ. හැබැයි UDP එහෙම නෑ. අර එහෙම මෙහෙන් දාලා යනවා. UDP is like three wheels, taxis, tuk-tuks. අහුවෙන තැනින් යනවා. UDP කියන ඒවා එහෙම. UDP කියන ඒවා අහුවෙන තැනින්. ලේසි තැනින්, හම්බෙන තැනින් යනවා. That is UDP packets. ICMP packets කියලා කියන්නේ to check the connection we are using ICMP packets. Connection එකක් තියනවද කියලා බලන්න තමයි ICMP packets use වෙන්නේ.
For the first time in history, people and machinery are working together, realizing a dream. A uniting force that knows no geographical boundaries without regard to race, creed, or color. A new era where communication truly brings people together. This is the dawn of the net. Want to know?
Timasha, so you are disconnecting time to time. You have signal issue? Timasha, do you have signal issue? Seems like you are disconnecting time to time. Okay, it seems, right? Send me a message. Oh. Gavesh, I send message to you as well. Can you reply? Send message to you as well.
How it works?
Right, normally when you click on this link, මේ link එක උඩ click කරාම මොකද වෙන්නේ? Timasha, දැන් ඇහෙනවද ඔයාට? Timasha, can you hear me now? Timasha, can you hear me now? Okay. Right, when you click on this link, right, when you click on this link,
Click here
here.
to begin your journey into the net.
So this
You
is
know
what called the
exactly what
request.
happened when you clicked on
මේකේ තියෙන්නේ දැන් ඔය data ටික ඔක්කොම ගත්තම මේ තමයි ඔයාගේ request එක. This is your request.
You started a flow of information. This information travels down into your own personal mailroom, where Mr. IP packages it, labels it, and sends it on its way. Each packet is limited in its size. The mailroom must decide how to divide the information and how to package it. Now, the package needs a label containing important information, such as sender's address, receiver's address, and the type of packet it is.
Packet එකක් හදද්දී අර information වලින් කොටසක් දාලා portion of information is filled into packet, and then so after filling this portion of information මොකද packet වලට කැඩෙනවා information IP වලින් ඊට පස්සේ මේකේ sender's address, receiver's address, it will put sender's address, receiver's address and important information about the packet. ඒකට අපි කියනවා header එක කියලා.
Because this particular packet is going out onto the internet, it also gets an address for the proxy server, which has a special function, as we'll see later. The packet is now launched onto your local area network.
හරි. packets ටික ඊට පස්සේ ඔයාගේ local area network එකට. So it will be released to your local area network. Local area network means your own personal private area that is like maybe your lab, computer lab, your home, wherever, right? So it's released to that. එතන තමයි එතනින් යාගේ router එකට යන්නයි යන්නේ.
Or LAN. This network is used to connect all the local computers, routers, printers, etc. for information exchange within the physical walls of the building. The LAN is a pretty uncontrolled place, and unfortunately, accidents can happen. The highway of the LAN is packed with all types of information. These are IP packets, Novell packets, Apple Talk packets. They're going against traffic, as usual. The local router reads the address and, if necessary, lifts the packet onto another network.
හරි. routers කීපයක් තියෙන්න පුළුවන්. routers කියන්නේ මං හසුරුව කියලා ඉගෙන ගත්තේ සිංහල මීඩියම් එකේදී. ඒ වගේ routers කීපයක් තියෙන්න පුළුවන්. local router එක කියලා කියන්නේ network එකේ තව පොඩි sub network ගොඩක් තියෙනවනම් එයා හරි network එකට මේ packet එක තල්ලු කරලා දානවා. මොකද හැම වෙලේම අපි දන්නේ නැහැ කොහෙටද යන්නේ කියලා. router එක තමයි බලලා address එක බලලා router will check the address and direct the packet to the relevant place. එයා තමයි හරි place එකට packet එක තල්ලු කරලා දාන්නේ. What will happen next?
A symbol of control in a seemingly disorganized world. Oh, sorry about that. I don't like it. So this there he is, systematic methodical, conservative, and sometimes not quite up to speed. Sorry, but at least he is exact, for the most part. As the packets leave the router, they make their way into the corporate intranet and head for the router switch. A bit more efficient than the router switch plays fast and loose with IP packets, deftly routing them along their way. A digital pinball wizard, if you will.
Right. Routers, then router switches. Router switch එකෙන් කරන්නේ router එකෙන් කරන එකම තමයි. That is also reading the IP address and normally local router is reading the IP address and directing local IP address එක IP එක බලලා කොයි network එකකටද කියලා බලලා යවනවා. මෙයා එච්චර වැඩි හිතන්නේ නැහැ. This is like a gateway. So it's sending to the least traffic path. හන්දිය කියන traffic police වගේ. මේ router එක. router switch එක. එයා කරන්නේ traffic අඩු පැත්තට ආරයට යන්න මෙහෙට යන්න කියලා traffic අඩු පැත්තට යවනවා. ඒගොල්ලෝ මේ අර packets ටික මොකද කරන්නේ? අදාළ පැත්තෙන් ගිහිල්ලා traffic අඩු පැත්තෙන් ගිහිල්ලා එයාලගේ server එක ළඟට යනවා. දැන් මෙයාලම යවනවා. යවුවට පස්සේ තමයි internet එකට යන්නේ.
As packets arrive at their destination, they're picked up by the network interface, ready to be sent to the next level. In this case, the proxy. The proxy is used by many companies as sort of a...
හරි මේ part එක ඔයාලට නැහැ. හැබැයි සමහර වෙලාවට sometimes some companies are using a server called proxy server that is in the middle. The advantage of using a proxy is basically you can have one internet connection and share it within other computers. Right? Proxy server එක advantage එක තමයි එක internet connection එකකින් අරගෙන අනිත් අයට share කරන්න පුළුවන් internet connection එක. එතකොට මෙයා තමයි නියෝජිතයා. හරියට drama සේවක වගේ. It's like maybe let's say it's like the parliamentary minister. You can say you are drama සේවක. ඒ වගේ ඔයාව නියෝජනය කරන කෙනා තමයි proxy. ඒතර proxy තමයි proxy address එක ගහලා internet එකට යවන්නේ. proxy. ඒ කියන්නේ අපි හැමෝගේ මේවා ටික අරගෙන drama සේවක නැත්තම් කොහොම දේවල් ටික අරගෙන principal යනවා වගේ අපේ request ටික අරගෙන proxy තමයි යන්නේ. ඒතර proxy එකට දාන්න පුළුවන් නීති. හරි මේ part එක මම කව O level වල නැහැ. So it's nice to know thing. But don't worry, in your examination, you won't ask question from this area, right? But just for your knowledge, you can remember. So what will happen? Proxy we can set rules in proxy. Proxy ki අපිට දාන්න පුළුවන් මෙයාලට එළියට යන්න පුළුවන් මේ වගේ request ගෙනියන්න. දැන් browser එකට දාන්න ඒ නීති සමහරවිට ඔයාලට මේවා දෙන්න පුළුවන් මේවා කරන්න බෑ. ඒ වගේ proxy නීති දාන්න පුළුවන්.
In order to lessen the load on their internet connection and for security reasons as well. As you can see, the packets are all of various sizes, depending upon their content.
Within proxy load දෙනවා proxy load දෙලා proxy එක check කරලා තමයි යවන්නේ පිට.
The proxy opens the packet and looks for the web address or URL. Depending upon whether the address is acceptable, the packet is sent on to the internet. There are, however, some addresses which do not meet with the approval of the proxy, that is to say corporate or management guidelines. These are summarily dealt with. We'll have none of that. For those who make it, it's on the road again.
දැක්කනේ එයා check කරලා බලනවා සමහර කට්ටියට යන්න දෙනවා සමහරලාට rules වලට ගැලපෙන්නේ නැත්නම් එයාලව දැන් ස්කූල් එකක වුණා proxy එකක් දාන්න පුළුවන් පුතේ. In your school also you can have proxy. then even though you try to go visit some address, sometimes school proxy can block it. No, you are not allowed to go. So likewise, proxy can destroy your request. If all are okay, it will pass the proxy and then go to the internet.
Next up, the firewall. The corporate firewall serves two purposes. It prevents some rather nasty things from the internet from coming into the intranet. And it can also prevent sensitive corporate information from being sent out onto the internet. Once through the firewall, a router picks up the packet and places it onto a much narrower road, or bandwidth, as we say. Obviously, the road is not broad enough to take them all. Now you might wonder what happens to all those packets which don't make it along the way. Well, when Mr. IP doesn't receive an acknowledgement that a packet has been received in due time, he simply sends a replacement packet. We are now ready to enter the world of the internet.
දැන් ඔය අන්තිමට තිබෙත් රවුටර් එකක්. එතන දැන් රවුටර් එකේ බෑන්ඩ්විඩ්ත් එක අනුව තමයි අපිට ඔක්කොම පැකට්ස් යවන්න බැරි වෙනවා. සමහර මොකද ඉන්ටර්නෙට් ස්ලෝනේ. ඉන්ටර්නෙට් කියන්නේ අර ඇතුලේ network වගේ fast නෑ. So like unlike our internal network, internet can be slow. So therefore, some packets will not go. But you need to resend that packet. ඒක සමහරට refresh කරන්න, try කරලා ආයෙ access කරන්න, load වෙනකම් බලන් ඉන්න එහෙම වෙනවා. But anyway, ultimately it will be sent to the internet. So then internet වලට යවුවට පස්සේ then what will happen?
But because of this
Then it will go, right? And then
depending upon your perspective as a data packet, the firewall could be a vast
there's
amount of
something for
security.
firewall. ගියාට පස්සේ හම්බ වෙනවා ඒ site එකේ firewall එක. අපේ server side එකේ. Client side එකේ firewall එකක් තියෙන්න පුළුවන්. Our side also there can be firewall. In server side also there can be firewall. Firewall is like you can say railway station. So some counters are open, some counters are closed. So actually these counters are allocated for different services. Railway station එකත් එහෙමනේ counters තියෙනවා. සමහර counters ඇරලා තියෙනවා, සමහර counters වහලා තියෙනවා. එක එක counters එක එක purpose වලට තමයි allocate කරන්නේ. දුර ගමන් සේවා. රාත්‍රී තැපැල් දුම්රිය. ඒක වගේ එක එක ඒවායි ටිකට් දෙන්නේ එක එක තැනකට. ඒතර සමහර ඒවා දෙනවා, සමහර ඒවා නැහැ. ස්ලෝ කෝච් එකේ ටිකට් දෙනවා, එක්ස්ප්‍රස් එකේ දෙන්නේ නැහැ. එහෙම වෙන්න පුළුවන්. Firewall උත් ඒ වගේ. Firewall will allow different services to reach it, but some services are blocked. Here you can see this has numbers. Are the counter numbers okay? This has numbers. 8 is for web, and 21 for some, 25 for some, 53 for. So likewise, different DNS and email, different services are there. Some are accepted, some are rejected. So here, see here, these are gates. The firewall එක කියන්නේ හරියට අපේ gate 2 වගේ. සමහරුන්ට එන්න දෙනවා. Some the school එක gate 2 හිතන්න. Some are welcome, some are allowed to come, but some are not allowed to come. ඒ වගේ තමයි.
Or a dreaded adversary. It all depends on which side you're on and what your intentions are. The firewall is designed to let in only those packets that meet its criteria. This firewall is operating on ports 80 and 25. All attempts to enter through other ports are closed for business.
80 වලටයි 25 වලටයි විතරයි ආදේ. අනිත් ඒවා block.
Port 25 is used for mail packets.
Port 25 for mail and port 80 for
While
web.
port 80 is the entrance for packets from the internet to the web server. Inside the firewall, packets are screened more thoroughly. Some packets make it easily through customs, while others look just a bit dubious. Now, the firewall officer is not easily fooled, such as when this ping of death packet tries to disguise itself as a normal ping packet. Still it's okay. For those packets lucky enough to make it this far, the journey is almost over. It's just a lineup on the interface to be taken up into the web server. Nowadays, a web server can run on many things, from a mainframe to a webcam to the computer on your desk. Why not your refrigerator? With a proper setup, you can find out if you have the makings for chicken cacciatore or if you have to go shopping. Remember, this is the dawn of the net. Almost anything's possible.
Right. Until
One by
when
one, the packet
finally it
will
will go to the
opened
server.
and unpacked. The information they contain, that is, your request for information, is sent on to the web server application. The packet itself is recycled, ready to be used again, and filled with your requested information.
Right. Finally, මේ ඔක්කොම මේවා කරලා දැන් corporate ඒ firewall එකනොත් ගිහිල්ලා on after that there are routers, there are servers, and finally information is taken, then filled with your requested information. නේද respond එකක් එවන්න එපා request එකක් ගියාම. දැන් google.lk කිව්ව මේ page එක අපිට එන්න ඕන. That is the response. The page is that google.lk page that you can see, right? That, but you cannot see this large process. It happens instantly, neda. ni.lk, when you type that, it happens instantly. But there is a big process. There is a big process. Okay, then, right, see here, when I request ni.lk, it will immediately send the response, but this whole process is that we just saw in the YouTube video. Information is loaded, then sent back to us. This is our address.
And sent out on its way back to you.
Then back to us,
back
to the firewalls,
routers, and on through to the internet. Back through your corporate firewall.
firewall. web gate 80 haraha
and onto your interface. Ready to supply your web browser.
Then tama web browser eකට
that is this film.
Okay. So it's not a simple thing. It's not a simple thing. It's a complex process. Then මේ අතුල තමා DNS server හම්බෙන්නේ. එයා තමා IP වලට අපිව හරවලා දෙන්නේ. Then we made the web server. That is how what responding us. Okay, let's move to the next. So initial is paper. So I know the most of students will take this very it's like they easy going. අයගොල්ලෝ කරපු paper එකනේ කතා කරන්නේ. Past paper නෙවෙයිනේ. කියන කෙන් තමයි කට්ටිය මගාරින්නේ. මම දන්නවා. Right, like when I start discussing, it's like this. හැබැයි මෙහෙමයි මෙතනදි තමයි මම theory මතක් කරන්නේ. This is where I just recall the theory. After that, ඊට පස්සේ යන කට්ටියට ඉතින් ප්‍රශ්නේ උත්තරේ බලා ගන්න පුළුවන්. හැබැයි ප්‍රශ්නේ උත්තරේ බලා ගන්න ඔයාලට PDF එක download කරලා උත්තර පත්‍ර ගත්තත් ඇති. idea එකක් අදහසක් ගන්න නම් ඔයාලා theory එක දැනගන්න ඕන. Actually, here I'm discussing the theory, but I will not discuss the theory in the same way in the next class. Right? That is the next thing. Next day, when I want to discuss about the DNS and proxy server, firewall, I'll just tell you, can you remember the video that we watched? අපි ඔයාලා මතකයි නේද බලපු වීඩියෝ එක? ඒක තිබ්බේ firewall එක මතකයි නේද? දෙකෙන් filter කරලා දානවා. ඒ firewall එක තමයි මේ. එච්චරයි. Therefore, joining in the initial stage and participate into the lesson is important. Okay, a person wants to send 200 MB file to another person through the internet. Which of the following methods suitable? Attach the email and send it. 200 MB, it's too large for email, right? Email 20 MB, 10 MB, 20 MB is okay, but 200 MB is too large. Use FTP service to transfer the file. Yes, that is good. Use online storage drive such as Google Drive. Yeah, that is also good. B and C are better ways. But A, attaching to email, I don't recommend that because it is 200 MB. So normally that kind of large attachments are not supported by email. But FTP file transfer service and Google Drive will allow. B, C are okay for the answers. Which of the following contains only the examples of operating systems? Android is operating system, Ubuntu is operating system, Windows 10 is operating system. Yes, all three are operating systems. Android, Ubuntu, Windows Explorer, no, Explorer is not operating system. Here also Windows Explorer, not operating system. Here also Windows Explorer, it's not operating system. Therefore, Android, Ubuntu, and Windows 10 are. That is the answer. In which of the following network technology each computer is exactly connected to two computers? Yes, what is that? Yes. Each sorry?
Ring topology.
Ring topology. Why? In ring topology, ring එක මතක නම් ring topology එකේ මෙහෙම තියෙන්නේ. It's like a continuous loop. Then you have the computers. Right? Then you have the computers. Actually, one computer is connected to the computer in both sides. That is really happening, right? This one is connected to this one and this one. This one is connected to, like, let's say I have 4 computers or any computers. Each computer, both sides, there is a right side one, left side one. When you turn right side, there is a one computer, the left side another computer. That is your ring topology. Topology is the arrangement. Star topology. What is star topology? Star topology is everything is connected to a centralized device. මැද තියෙන ඒක මැදෙම තියෙන්න ඕනේ even in a corner. Anyway, everything is connected to a centralized switch or hub. We call that star topology. Bus topology is like bus stops. You have a central shared line or the base line. To that base line or the shared line, the computers are connected. That is called bus topology. It's like internet is shared using the bus topology. Actually, actually speaking, internet uses tree topology. The bus එකත් එක start එකතු වෙලා තියෙනවා. Bus and start together, that is tree topology. Bus start together because tree has branches and branches of branches. Therefore, bus and start together we can call tree topology. Which of the following is the correct format of email address? First the username, then @mark. This is correct, this is correct, this. And after that, gmail.domain.com. This is also correct, but 2 @marks. Can be only 1 @mark, right? Therefore, this is the most appropriate answer. Underscore after that, domain name, you don't have underscore there. The Colombo Weather Center records daily rainfall values for 1 month. The Colombo weather Weather Center records daily rainfall values for 1 month. Write down 2 examples for information that can be found by processing the above mentioned daily rainfall data. Rainfall data තියනවලු මාසෙකටද? ඕනේ. 1 month මාසෙකට එකතු කරගත්තලු rainfall data. මොනවද අහනවා මේකෙන් ගන්න පුළුවන් information. Yes, can you tell me few information that can be obtained through this? Yes, what are the information? මාසක rainfall information වලින් මොනවද ගන්න පුළුවන්? හදන්න sorry මාසක rainfall data.
Monthly average of
Average rainfall. Average rainfall. Exactly. Then anything else other than the average rainfall? What about the maximum rainfall? Minimum rainfall? Those are also information, right? උපරිම rainfall එක කවද්ද? අවම rainfall එක කවද්ද? ඒවත් information. උපරිම වර්ෂාපතනය, අවම වර්ෂාපතනය. ඊළඟට සාමාන්‍ය වර්ෂාපතනය, average rainfall. ඊළඟට වර්ෂාපතනය අඩු වෙලාද වැඩි වෙලාද කියන එක. So the pattern of the rain, right? Pattern of the rain. All this can be detected. Okay, consider the clauses with the spaces A to F and identify the most appropriate terms. Relationship between domain name and IP address on the internet is determined by domain name IP address. I said that already. What is that? Yes, DNS service. Usage to transfer large files from one computer to another computer or the internet. We used to transfer large files from one computer to another computer. Large files යවන්නේ මොකෙන්ද? FTP, file transfer protocol. One of the most important protocols for email transportation between email server and computer. Email transfer.
ICM.
Yes, internet configuration message protocol, ICMP. Or SMTP. Email transfer. Email transfer is SMTP, right? Simple mail transfer protocol. ICMP is internet configuration message protocol. That is mean ICMP can email නෙවෙයි. Internet configuration message, sorry, internet control message protocol. අර ping request එක එහෙම යවන්නේ. PING කියලා අපි type කරන්නේ. In the terminal or command prompt, we type ping www.google.com. Command prompt එකෙත් පුළුවන්. Here, this is ICMP. Here, can you see? This is ICMP. මේකෙන් තමයි connectivity එක තියනවාද කියලා check කරන්නේ. ring cut එකක් දාලා බලන්න අර වැඩද කියලා phone number එක. ඒ වගේ තමයි. This is to check the connection. This is not to send emails, right? Internet control message protocol is basically ICMP echo testing. Echo testing කියලා කියන්නේ just to check whether that connection is working. It's like putting a ring cut. ring cut එකක් දාලා බලනවා වගේ තමයි. That is what the ICMP is. එතකොට SMTP, simple mail transfer protocol තමයි මෙතනට එන්නේ. Is ni.lk is the top level domain. What is the top level domain in ni.lk? ni.lk. URL can be used to find in unknown web pages. Yes. Search URL කියන එක නම් මෙතන ලොකුව දාලත් නැහැ, but can be used to find unknown web pages. It is basically or you can see can be used to find the unknown URLs. Unknown URLs, that is search engine. Separate the username and domain name of email. It is done using at mark. Okay, that's it. List 2 advantages of having local area networks LANs for a department. network එකක්. ඒ department එක network එකක් තිබ්බොත් තියෙන වැදගත්කම. Yes. Right? What are the advantages? Advantages of networks basically can share resources. සම්පත් පොදුවේ භාවිතා කරන්න පුළුවන්. ඒකෙන් මොකද වෙන්නේ? It will save money and space. ඒ පොදුවේ භාවිතා කිරීම නිසා මුදල් ඉතිරි වෙනවා වගේම ඉඩක් ඉතිරි වෙනවා. And it is possible to implement centralized management. මධ්‍යගතව අපිට කළමනාකරණය කරන්න පුළුවන්. මධ්‍යගතව කියන්නේ එක තැනක ඉඳන් හැමෝම කළමනාකරණය කරන්න පුළුවන්. රිසෝස් ෂෙයා වෙනවා, ඒකේ මුදල් ඉතිරි වෙනවා. ඒ වගේම මේ ඉඩ ඉතුරු වෙනවා, කාලය ඉතුරු වෙනවා. තැනක එක තැනක ඉඳන් ඔක්කොම කළමනාකරණය කරන්න පුළුවන්. It is possible to manage things centralized. Write the names of two types of computer networks according to the geographical distribution. Yes. According to the geographical distribution, can you name two types of networks, two types of computer networks?
Metropolitan area network.
Yes, in a city or in a certain large area like a city or village, we can call metropolitan area network. නගරයක ටිකක් විශාල ප්‍රදේශයක metropolitan area network, municipal area network කියලා කියනවා. Yes. What else? Only a man.
Wide area network.
Wide area network. Correct. Yeah, it's correct. Both are correct. Wide area network. Today, actually, all level results release, I guess, because some of the students did O levels last time, have called and informed. I'm happy that all of them got A's. In my O level ICT history, actually, there is only one B. Right? All others got A's. So that is the good news. Not this time, throughout the history, right? I started teaching O-level ICT. Actually, I stopped in the middle because I was working as a manager and I couldn't conduct classes there. So I stopped in the middle. I started teaching O-level ICT in 2007-8 period. 2007 or 2008, that time. From that time until today, for O-level ICT, there is only one B. There is a record. Only one B, all others got A's. So you should continue that, right? It was කියන්නේ නැති දැන් එහෙම නෙමෙයි ඔයාලා continue කරන්න ඕනේ. You should get A. එක B එකක් තිබ්බ එක ස්ටුඩන්ට් කෙනෙක් යාගේ. ඊදර යත් අන්තිම කාලේ ජොයින් වුණ ස්ටුඩන්ට් කෙනෙක් එක සැරයක් රිවිෂන් එකකට for a paper class. Right? I will train, don't, if you are coming to the classes, I will definitely train you to get A pass. Without by harding. ඒකත් කියලා දෙන්නේ කටපාඩම් කරන්නේ නැතුව කියලා paper එක ලියන්න. So if you are coming to classes, that's enough. Only thing that you need to do is participate in the classes and stay awake. Without sleeping, stay in front of the computer. Okay, write down 4 health-related issues. So you can see here definitely a neck pain because the eye level is not really, and also there can be headaches, eye pains, back pains. Back pain is due to this bad posture, and you can see the leg position again. The leg strain injuries can come, and because of the hand position, repetitive strain injuries, carpal tunnel syndrome can be there because that is bad posture. Hands are not put parallel to the desk, so that is also bad. And eye level is here and here, that is also bad. So, and the neck, you can see the neck support is not properly used. Yeah, actually, the better thing is you have to use this, at least move this table little up to match with the eye level. Or you can just put the chair down, chair level. Write down 2 advantages of using SaaS, which is a cloud computing service for institute. SaaS, software as a service. Example for SaaS, Google Docs is an example for SaaS. And then another tool is Google Docs, Google Sheets, Google Slides, then what else? Photofia, online Photoshop like software, it's Photofia. That is also online too. These are SaaS, software as a service. That means without installing, you can use the software. That is the meaning. You don't want to install. Without installing, you can use the software, which is in the cloud. So there are 3 kinds of services in the cloud. One, it is called PaaS. The another one is there, it is called IaaS. And another one is called, that is SaaS. SaaS is basically providing software as a service. This is platform as a service. That means you will get the infrastructure. You have to install your own operating system and the software. And the second one is you are getting the infrastructure. Sorry, this platform is better because you are getting at least something. But IaaS is basically infrastructure. Infrastructure is some like the next level. And SaaS is you are getting the ultimate software. එතකොට මුකුත් කරන්න දෙයක් නැහැ software. Without downloading the software, you can use infrastructure. So let me show these 3 levels: IaaS, PaaS, SaaS. So you can see, so this pyramid. So IaaS in the bottom. That is the infrastructure. Infrastructure කියන්නේ නිකන් network එකයි computer එකයි දෙනවා විතරයි, OS එකක්වත් මොකුත් නැහැ. නිකම්ම infrastructure process එකයි ඔය කැලරි ටික දෙනවා. අපිට rent කරනවා. So we can install a remote operating system and then install the software and use according to our need. එතන PaaS, IaaS එක දෙන්නේ infrastructure එක. යටිතල පහසුකම විතරයි. Hardware ටිකට දෙනවා. ඒකට අදාළ software දාගෙන අපි හදා ගන්න ඕන මෙහෙයුම් පද්ධතිය නැත්නම් operating system එකම දාගෙන අපි හදා ගන්න. PaaS කියන්නේ next level එක. PaaS එකේදී අපිට OS එකක් එහෙම දාලා දෙනවා. software ටික අපි දා ගන්නවා. platform එක දෙනවා. software ටික දා ගන්නවා. හැබැයි SaaS එකේදී මොකුත් අපි කරන්න ඕනේ නැහැ. අපිට software එක කෙලින්ම දෙනවා. Google Docs, Google Sheets වගේ ඒවා software එක අපිට කෙලින්ම හම්බ වෙනවා. ඉතින් අපි මොකුත් කරන්න ඕනේ නැහැ. අපිට තියෙන use කරන්න. Okay, they are asking what are the advantages? What are the advantages? So number 1 advantage is of SaaS is basically no need to install software. Then software is immediately available in cloud. Can be used through any computer. As software is in the cloud, you can use in any computer. Specifications will not much affected. අපේ computer එක specification එක වැඩි ප්‍රශ්නයක් වෙන්නේ. මොකද ඒක install කරලානේ තියෙන්නේ already. So these are the points that you need to highlight. එතකොට software එකක් install කරන්න ඕනේ, ස්ථාපනය කරන්න ඕනේ, කෙලින්ම use කරන්න පුළුවන්. ඊළඟට software එක ඒ හින්දාම software එක දාන්නේ නැතුව කෙලින්ම internet එකේ website එකට log වුණ හැටි software එක අපිට තියෙනවා. ඒකෙන්ද ඕනම computer එකකින් මේක පාවිච්චි කරන්න පුළුවන් ඉක්මනින්. These are the advantages. Next, Match the correct answer. Convert the domain name to IP address. Again, the same question. DNS. Identify the computer uniquely on the internet. IP address. Uniquely identify karan. Phone number එක වගේ. Used to connect. So used to communicate between the web server and the web browser. HTTP. Create a web page. Sorry, connect the web page to another web page. Hyperlink. These are the points. Easy question. Okay, read that and fill in the gaps. Is used to secure data stored in a standalone computer. Standalone කියලා කියන්නේ මේ distributed නෙමෙයි. එක තැනක තියෙන computer. By blocking unauthorized entry. Yes.
File.
Used to secure data stored in a standalone computer by blocking unauthorized entry. Unauthorized entry.
Password.
Password. It's password. So which can protect from unauthorized entry. It's password. Firewall වලින් බෑන්නේ. Password එකක් තියෙනවා නම් තමයි ඕන කෙනාට විතරයි පුළුවන්. Using the password only the owner, the relevant person can password. Is essential to safeguard important data in event of failure of a computer. Computer එක fail වුණොත්, in case of a failure, මොනවා හරි දුර්වලතාවයක් හේතුව computer එක fail වුණොත් data දත්ත ටික ආරක්ෂා කරගන්නේ කොහොමද? Yes, how we can protect the data. Even in computer is fail, we can use backup. උපස්ත copy පිටපතක් තියාගත්තා නම් backup එකක් තියාගත්තා නම් හරි. එතකොට computer එක fail වුණත් අපිට copy එක තියෙනවා. Is an act of cheating users to collect some information, username, password, electronic bank account, etc. Users ලව රවට්ටලා නොමග යවලා bank information, username, password වගේ ගන්න එකට නමක් කියනවා. මොකක්ද?
Phishing.
Phishing. Exactly. Phishing කියලා phishing වගේ තමයි. Phishing වලදී මාළු බානවනේ, phishing වලදී මිනිස්සුන්ව බාන. හරි. රවට්ටලා ගන්නයි හදන්නේ. Can be used to safeguard a computer from harmful software. The malware. It is a virus guard, right? Virus guard can be used to protect your computer from harmful software. Enters to a computer as an executable file and can erase the files.
Virus.
Virus. It's virus. Or malware. මෙතන හැදියට නම් virus. දීලා තියෙන මේෙන් ගන්න එපා. Virus. Okay. That's a good attempt. Let's move to the next. Match the correct answer. Operate as a secured barrier between internet and the given network. That is firewall. දෙපැත්ත බේරන්නේ දෙපැත්ත දැන් අපි දැක්කනේ අර වීඩියෝ එක දැන් පේනවනේ කොච්චර වැදගත්ද කියලා. ඕකෙන් මතක් වෙනවා. දෙපැත්ත ෂේප් කරන්නේ කෝපරේට් network එකයි නැත්නම් අපේ network එකයි internet එකයි මැද්ද බේරලා තියාගන්න එක තමයි firewall. Example for guided media transmission. Guided කියලා කියන්නේ wired. What is the example? Wire තියෙන රහන් රහිත sannivedana ක්‍රමයක්.
Twisted pair.
Twisted pair. Mode of communication used in telephone conversation. Full duplex. Full duplex. ඒ කියන්නේ දෙපැත්තටම එකපාර sannivedanaya කරන්න පුළුවන්. TV කියන්නේ simplex. TV is example for simplex. Only one way. TV එක පැත්තකට විතරයි. අපිට TV එකට sannivedanaya කරන්න බෑ. Smart TV නෙමෙයි පරණ TV. Then walkie talkie is kind of half duplex. Message එක කියලා ඉවරනට පස්සේ අනිත් එක්කෙනාට කියන්න පුළුවන්. It is half duplex. That is walkie talkie. The third one is next one is full duplex. Both parties can communicate same time. 39 connects two different networks. connecting two different networks. We can call that gateway. Router is another example. Oh, router is working as gateway. Gateway is basically connected to different type of networks. Which of the following statement regarding waterfall model related to system development is correct? Cycle is true. Which of the following statement regarding cycle is true? So what is the question? Which of the following statement regarding the waterfall model related to system development? Question is not there, right? Question is partially done, halfway done. It's not. Therefore, you will get marks. So what is this waterfall model of system development? So let me explain that and wind up today's class. In system development, so we have something called system development life cycle. There is a series of steps. පද්ධති සංවර්ධන ජීවන චක්‍රය කියලා එකක් තියෙනවා. software හදද්දි system හදද්දි ඒකේ තියෙන්නේ පියවර ගානක්. පියවර ගානක එකතුවක්. පියවර ගණනාවක එකතුවක්. It is a series of steps. It starts with the problem definition. ගැටලුව අඳුනා ගැනීමෙන් තමයි පටන් ගන්න. Problem definition. සමහර ඒවා මේක දාන්න නැහැ. ඒක අතහැරලත් ලියනවා. ගැටලුව අඳුනාගත්තම අපිට ඒක විසඳන්න ඕන අවශ්‍යතා ටික හොයාගන්න. So the second one is called requirement analysis. ඒ ගැටලුව විසඳන්න ඕන අවශ්‍යතා ටික. So to solve the problem, what are the requirements? Here we are checking functional requirement, what actually needed, and non-functional requirement. What are the restrictions? ඇත්තටම මොනවාද ඕන? ඒවා කොහොමද කරන්න කියන මොනවාද ඕන? ඒක කොහොමද අපි කරන්න ඕන කියන එක හොයන්න ඕන මෙතන. And also there we are checking feasibility study. ශක්‍යතා අධ්‍යයනය කියලා එකකුත් කරනවා මේක ඇතුලේ. feasibility study වලින් කරන්නේ ඇත්තටම මේක පහසු ක්‍රමය හොයන එක. economical feasibility ආර්ථිකව පහසු කොහොමද? environmental feasibility පාරිසරිකව පහසු කොහොමද? legal feasibility නීතිමය විදියට හොඳ කොහොමද? ක්‍රම ගොඩක් තියෙනවානේ. නීතියෙන් හොඳ. වියදම් කරන ක්‍රම සල්ලි ගොඩක් යොදන්න පුළුවන් එක එක විදි තියෙනවා. ඒවෙන් හොඳ. තාක්ෂණික ක්‍රම ගොඩක් තියෙනවා. හොඳම තාක්ෂණය මොකක්ද? What is technical feasibility? These are the things tested in the feasibility study. Feasibility study. Then system design. පද්ධතිය ඩිසයින් කරන එක, සැලසුම් කරන එක. කොහොමද දැන් ගයක් හදන්න කලින් උත් plan එක හදන්න පුළුවන්. මේ තියෙන්නේ planning phase එක, system design. Then system development. මේකෙදි තමයි code ලියන්නේ, coding. After that testing. ඒ testing උත් කරනවා ක්‍රම තුනකට unit testing කරනවා. කෑල්ල test කරනවා. Integrated ඔක්කොම එකතු කරලා කරනවා ඉන්ටිග්‍රේටර් එකතු කරලා පරීක්ෂා කොටසින් කොටස එකතු කරලා සමස්ත මුළු පද්ධතියෙන් පරීක්ෂා කරන පද්ධතිය සිස්ටම් ඔය විදිහට ටෙස්ට් කරන්න පුළුවන් අවසානයේට මේක දීලා යූසර්ස් ලගෙන් ඇක්සෙප්ටන්ස් ටෙස්ටින් උත් බලන්න යූසර්ස් ලට මේක සෙට් වෙනවද යූසර්ස් ලා මේකට කැමතිද කියලා after that the deployment ඒකත් කරලා තමයි යූසර්ස් ලට බාර දෙන්නේ deployment means handing over the system to the actual environment එහෙම දීලත් නිකන් ඉන්න බෑ ඊට පස්සේ review and maintenance review and maintenance you are checking the system for any errors and any mistakes so if all these are happening step by step in a given order we call waterfall model කියන්නේ උඩ ඉඳන් පහළට පිළිවෙලට වෙනවා if requirements are clear and stable we can apply waterfall model of implementing Everything happened from top to bottom in a clear order. Problem එක හොයාගන්නවා, requirement හොයනවා, design එක සැලසුම හදනවා, code එක ලියනවා, ඒවා test කරනවා, test කරලා එකතු කරලා test කරලා මුළු පද්ධතියම test කරලා users ලට දීලා test කරනවා. ඊට පස්සේ deployment user ට බාර දීලා අවසානයේට මොන හරි අඩුපාඩු තියෙනවා නම් හදනවා. So that is how actually process happen. But this process is repetitive. Repetitive කියලා කියන්නේ Windows XP ආවට. XP තොහම problem ටිකකට design කරලා develop කරලා හදලා test කරලා අපිට දුන්නා. හැබැයි ඒක ඉවරුනේ නෑනේ. Then Windows a new set of problems. Then Windows 7 came, a new set of problems. Windows 8 came, new set of problems again. Likewise, now 10, 11, but it is not going to be over. Another new set of requirements will be there. To address that, a new system should be developed. So this is never ending process. Therefore, it's called cyclic process. That is why it's called software development life cycle. ඒ හින්දාම තමයි ඒකට කියන්නේ පද්ධති සංවර්ධන ජීවන චක්‍රය කියලා. චක්‍රීය ක්‍රියාවලිය ඉවරයක් නැහැ. පිළිවෙලට මේවම වෙවි අලුත් සිස්ටම් හදා ඉන්නවා ඉතින්. එකම දැන්. ලංකාවේ සිස්ටම් චේන්ජ් වගේ තමයි. ඉවරයක් නැහැ. වෙන්නෙත් නැහැ. ඉවරෙකුත් නැහැ. Okay, Pute, with that we have discussed this paper. Next day, please ready with your 2018 paper. That's the hard paper exam paper, 2018 paper next week. Right? Please be ready for that.
Should we do the MCQ or the whole thing?
Sorry, MCQ part. First do the MCQ part.
Okay.
Okay. Right then, good night. See you all next week. Bye.
Thanks. Thank you.
Okay, come.
Thank you, sir.
You'll come back.